We saw the tiger creep up, and suddenly pounce on the leopard from behind. Well, it looks like the jungle cat fight was a draw. So the boys separate and go out looking for a meal that won't fight back. The leopard got off easy in that mix-up, but danger works 24 hours a day in the jungle. And a python like this can crush a man into the shape of a sausage in 3 minutes, unhinge his jaws, and swallow him. He's got an appetite as long as his stomach. And I knew the black leopard hadn't any idea of his presence. If he had, he'd be heading the other way. It's all over now. That python sure did a quick job on the leopard. He was a beautiful specimen. So I'd sent Ollie back for a cage and some equipment. I wanted him for my first shipment. And I was going to get him, but I had to tie him into a bowknot to do it. He had to uncoil himself from the dead leopard before he could devour his hard-earned prey. But by then, he had seen us. And a python knows instinctively that he has no friends. I decided to catch him cowboy style, the way I used to lasso rattlers with a string when I was a kid down in Texas. We ran one end of the rope, through the cage, and out the back. Then it was a simple matter to drop the noose over his head. It wasn't so simple, however, to pull him in. These great reptiles have the strength of several men in a tug of war. I knew that if he ever anchored himself with those teeth, the deadly coils would whip around me like the lash of a bullwhip. I knew that if I wanted to keep my original shape, I'd better keep his head under control. Now, he took a vicious swipe at Ollie that time, so I did the same thing to him. He was pretty well tuckered out by now, but there was enough meanness left in him to make up for it. We finally put more than 25 feet of python